Okay. Damn it. I said okay. Hi guys, it's Rayne, and I am happy to release my first 30 days video. This project has been on my mind a lot, especially in the last year, and basically what I do is I take something and do it consecutively for 30 days. So it could be a new skill, an old skill, an activity, anything for 30 days. And this first video is about 30 days without social media. I know, it was crazy, but I did learn a lot, and I will recap for you all that I did learn at the end of the video. Cool thing happened. So Ashley's class went into the room during gymnastics where parents can't really watch. I got to talking with one of the other moms. Didn't get on social media and got to meet someone new. Bonus on day 2. Yeah! Just finished making the kids lunch, and while they were eating, I was tempted to scroll through Facebook without realizing it. Brought to my attention how much time that I spend on there, even if it is like 5 minutes, but if you think about 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, I mean, who knows how much time I would actually be scrolling through Facebook. So yeah. Today is officially day 4 without social media. Yesterday was a little bit more tricky than the previous 2 days.
Is this the last day?
No, today's not the last day. I feel like I'm gaining a sense of clarity. 26 more days to go. It's not so bad. It's gonna be great, I think. I hope. Oh man. 1 week, no social media. I survived. See how week 2 goes? Last week wasn't terribly challenging, but there were some moments where I really wanted to give in. So we'll see how week 2 goes. I may or may not have just looked for Facebook on my phone. Today's gonna be tough. Just got done with some yoga. I'm feeling very calm and collected, which is good. I try really hard to clear my mind during these times, but I find that quite challenging. I found that I was able to stay in a clear state of mind towards the end when I did more meditation, it was nice. I started with more of a reflection, which was actually kind of emotional. Some people know this, some people don't, but I struggle a lot with anxiety. So I spend a lot of time fighting my body and my brain as far as like trying to talk it down from the ledge. I also, 5 years ago now, was diagnosed with PTSD. I'm always learning how to de-escalate and to create patterns that will deter feelings or behaviors that are not desirable. I wrote a blog about it not too long ago. It makes you feel like you don't fit in society because you can't handle what's going on in your body, let alone everything that's trying to impact it from the outside. Kind of a deep turn. All this is a testament to how social media impacts me specifically and potentially others. And my main objective actually with it was just to see if it, actually furthered connections. I guess it's impacted me in more ways than just that. And I definitely can say that it is helping with my one-on-one interactions. I'm less distracted. I am more mindful of the things that I spend time thinking about. And that's another concept that I have really struggled with in the past, is just kind of letting my mind have free reign, and I didn't practice control over my own thoughts. But I guess yoga time is over because I hear a baby knocking on his door. So I'm very productive without social media. Positive. Yeah. Positive. Productive. I'll have to work on that third P word. I feel like there needs to be 3. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite time to get on social media. when the husband is putting gas in the car. I am notorious for looking at social media while Sean is putting gas in the car because I get so bored, and I obviously have the attention span of a goldfish. But I'm not going to get on social media. I'm going to sit here and listen to him put gas into the van. I know this is boring, right? So here's the trend. Anytime I have to wait or wait for someone, it doesn't even matter if it's like 2 minutes, I want to be on social media. Emily. Interesting trend right now. Everyone that I've told that I'm not on social media has started sending me articles and information that is going around Facebook. So instead of browsing through it, I actually get to talk to them individually. So it's kind of cool. So this guy almost made me cheat last night. Pulling up pictures of the camping trip that we're going on Facebook.
What? I needed to know information.
That's true. So it was helpful. It was helpful on this trip because we are going camping somewhere that we have never been, and it's at a location that isn't like a real location. It's more like a mile marker. So this should be interesting.
Mile marker 14.
This should be interesting. So yeah, social media does have its uses. But granted, we could have been just fine without it, I think.
Maybe. Might have died.
Potentially.
Might have died.
We'll find out how easy it is to find. But anyway, I still blame him for any potential cheating that may have happened last night.
That's all you look at is one tiny little post. One. It's not like you went on like
a binge.
Facebook binge. Oh, just feed me all the timelines.
So we're at camp right now, and Bjorn is sleeping in the tent, so we're super quiet. And there are so many cute kids running around here, and I want nothing more than to post them on our family Facebook page, because they're having so much fun. Yeah, I think everybody should enjoy this cuteness.
Okay, so today is Wednesday. We are in the middle of week 3. My oldest daughter is visiting her dad for the next 3 weeks. It's always super hard because I'm never away from her, really. Pretty heavy toll, like mentally and emotionally. So I feel like I've noticed how susceptible I am to fall trap to just binging on social media to try to distract myself from what's happening around me, especially in regards to my daughter being gone. I also have noticed that I have found other fillers sometimes when I just really need to like check out for 5 minutes and not be so anxious or stressed. I was way too late mentally checking out, so I didn't have to feel so much because I feel so much all the time, especially in regards to my kids. In summary, still found ways to check out, however, it wasn't as easy to do. I really had to think about it. But we deal. We get through it. Somehow. Okay, so this is one of those moments where I do miss social media because Sean is sitting here pulling up interesting articles all the time when he gets home from work. And I can't find these interesting articles without really digging for them because they're not just plastered everywhere for me to find them. So, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. Have you?
Hey, so, which I say a lot. So, I'm not really sure how many days this is. Let's see here, 14, 21. Sunday will be 28 days. Today's Friday, so, you know, whatever that is, 26 days. Today's 26 days without social media. I've found that stressful situations make me want to use Facebook more, especially when I can't get a hold of my go-to people, which makes me practice patience, so yeah. Alright guys, that was my 30 days without social media, and it was tough, but I made it, and you will too if you try it, so I highly suggest you try it. And if you caught it at the end, I did come across that third P word to wrap all of this up in: patience. And we'll get back to that one. But the first one was positive. I was far more positive the less time I spent looking at other people's lives and other people's things. I was more focused on my own stuff and what I was doing and what was happening in my own life. And I don't know if that was everything as far as what contributed to being more positive, but I did notice that. Next was productivity. I spent less time mindlessly scrolling, so I had more time to do other things, which was fantastic. And then back to patience. I need to practice patience. That's just one of those things that we don't have to do a lot in our fast-paced world, is be patient and wait. So I think that that was something that was hugely beneficial that came out of this experience. As awesome as it was to have a complete refresh from social media for 30 days, I don't necessarily think that it is something that we should stay away from entirely if we don't want to. I think that it does provide an aspect of connection with others that we might not get otherwise. I did notice there were pockets of time where I felt kind of lonely, and the only way that I could really do that and to get like adult interaction was to jump on social media of some kind. And I didn't have that, so it did make me a little stir crazy. I guess if you're somebody who's out and you've got a job where you interact with people a lot, it might not be as detrimental, but for me as a stay-at-home mom, it kind of brought me down a little bit sometimes. So I think that there are appropriate times and appropriate places to enjoy social media, but I think that it definitely made me more aware of how frequently I use it and when I use it, and how I can kind of curb those things to utilize it the way that it did add positive aspects to my life instead of taking away from my life. So that was my 30 days without social media. I highly, highly recommend that you try it if you can, and we will see what's next. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you can keep up with all that is Unraveling with Rayne.